Hey guys, welcome to Electrical Tips. My name's Adam. What we're going to do today is I want to teach you how to clean up your Romex runs. All too often I'll walk onto a DIY project, an electrical project, and the wiring looks horrendous. What people are doing is they'll take a 250-foot roll, they'll flop it down on the ground, they'll grab one end of that wire, and they'll just start going to town with it. And ultimately what you wind up with is just a giant mess. It's a terrible practice for a multitude of reasons. One, if you're having your project inspected, the inspector comes over and checks that out, you're going to get to see his what the fuck face real quick. Two, if you start pulling that, you're going to wind up with knots and this and that, just a giant rat's nest, and then your what the fuck face is going to come out. Three, when you start pulling coiled wire through the walls, up over the lids, inevitably at some point in time, you're going to end up shaving the jacket off the Romex, and you're just going to cause problems. So what we want to do, we want to end that today. I'm going to teach you how to build a spinner, an electrical Romex spinner for pennies on the dollar. Probably take you 10-15 minutes. Let's get going on it right now so you can get back to your project. All right, guys, let's get going on this. What I've done here is I've taken 3 2x4s, cut them at 22 inches apiece. We're going to take 2 of them, we're going to set them off to the side. We're going to take our tape, we're going to half this out with 11. From there, we're going to come back off our center mark 3/4 of an inch on both sides, and then 1 3/4 on both sides. We're going to take our speed square and run these out. I'm going to take and roll it and transfer all these marks all the way around. What this is going to do, this is going to help this spinner get as true as you can possibly get it. I mean, you have to remember we're not building a piano here. This is a nice little tennis spinner. Actually, if you take good care of these things, they'll just last you for years and years and years. It beats the hell out of going and paying $200 or $300 for some cheap piece of crap that won't last half of that. All right, so that's what that looks like. Let's set that up front, and then we're going to come back to 2x4 number 2. Again, we're going to find the center mark on this. Then we're going to come back 1 3/4 on this one. Okay, and again, we're going to go ahead and transfer our outside edges all the way around. All right, now let's put this thing together. All right, so what I've done here is I've taken and preset some nails on the center line in both of our boards. We're going to take the first one, we're going to take the spine here, set it on there, get about as good as you can get it. That's what those lines are for, help line all this up. Go there. Turn around, take this one. There she is. There's the bones of the structure. She's not perfect, but it'll definitely do. Now let's get to the fun part. So let's go ahead and build our spindle. I didn't have any little tiny washers, so I went out to the junk pile. Just grabbed an old outlet. There we go. We're going to take that, slip it over our framing nail there, and then a 1/4 inch by 1 1/4 inch fender washer, and that is all you need. One thing also, just as 10-cent insurance, I've gone ahead and driven a few sheetrock screws in there, like 1.5 inch, 2 inch sheetrock screws. This is going to help with the longevity of this thing. Like I said, this thing, it'll last you forever. So next we're going to get started with the Romex portion of it. I'm going to start here. And this will get a little tricky, I guarantee you. Start with an end of Romex here. And really drive that in there. We're going to come back, shape it to the end of this 2x4. We're just going to kind of measure this off. Damn, I need to get those strippers. And what we're going to want to do then, I take and make a mark right about in the center of that thing. Take your knife, insert all the way through, drive right past the ground, right in the middle. From there, what we're going to do, I'm going to teach you another little trick here. I'm at a remodel right now, a crappy remodel, so this ripped an ear. You could use another smaller washer, but rip an ear off of a device acts as another little bit. So that's what you're going to wind up with there. We're going to take and leave that just like so. Now, as far as the tightness, this doesn't need to be guitar string tight, but it doesn't need to be so loose that it looks like it's falling apart. And there's half of it. We're going to kind of rinse and repeat here. This is where it gets kind of tricky, so we're going to have to kind of estimate where that needs to poke through the Romex. Good, just like so. Come back through, double wrap that again. And again, it doesn't have to be pretty. Put another one there just for... Alright, that's about what she's going to end up looking like. Then, a coup de grace here. It takes some lineman's pliers, some sort of pliers. It's been a quick hook in it. All right, let's give this thing a whirl. So generally what I do is I'll just take about an 8-foot chunk, a remnant of Romex, and I'll wrap it or fish it up over an open rafter, twist it together about 5-6 times, tie it off, hang your reeler from that, and you are off like a bride's nightie. And there you have it, guys. This is a great first step in learning how to run Romex like a professional. In my next video, I want to spend a little time with you and rope out a couple of rooms, teach you the fundamentals of running Romex, teach you some great tricks of the trade. As we all know, with it, everything we do, there's always an art to it. Yeah, you won't want to miss it. And for the annoying part, please hit the like and subscribe. I'm going to start pumping out some really amazing videos, some really original stuff that you're not going to find anywhere else on YouTube. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.